Hey guys, welcome back to Microsoft Original, and on today's video we are going to see how to create a unique, special and advanced login form, splash screen, change password and update password and save password in your settings. In this video, that is what we are going to do now, so stay tuned and let's get started. So guys, as you can see, this is my main form and this will be my splash screen. But before, quickly go to the link in the description to download some UI plugins right there. That is Bonifon UI. So you need to check that out. It's very nice, and that is what I'm using now. So I will quickly go in for Bonifon ellipse right there. So as soon as I add it up, you will see that it will just change everything for me right there. So I'll just rearrange everything like that. Then I add a panel. Then I add a panel right there. So I will dock the panel to the top, and then I will change the color of the panel to be black. So you can just type in black and it will just change it up for you. So let's add another panel, then let's dock it down. Right, let's dock it down, then let's make the color black as well. Okay, then let's rearrange it something like that. All right, so let's add a picture box. Right, so on the picture box, let's dock it to parent container. Right, let's dock it. So there you go. This is how it's gonna work. So let's add an image to the dock to the picture box. So what we're going to do is we're gonna add this image right here. You can add any image you want if you want to do something nice. So this is the image I would like to use. So there you go. This is how the image looks like. So quickly I will undock it, and then I will stretch the image right there. So I will just rearrange it as I want it to be. So there you go. There you go. So there I add up now I can add up. Okay, I think it's well done. All right, now I can add up a label, right? Then on the label I can, let's make the color white, and then on the label text I would like to write school management software right there. Then I will just say that I want 16 for an example. All right, let me use 28, and that's good. 28 is good right there. So there you go. Let's add one label down here, and let's make the color white. Sorry, let's make it white right there. Then let's say powered by Microsoft Original right there, and let's put it at the right lower corner there. All right, so there you go. Now we are nearly done, right? Let's see how it works. So I'm gonna start it, and this is it. You can see that it is right here, but it is not doing anything, right? So we need to manipulate something so that it will be starting in the center of the screen, and then we will get some nice animation to it. So let's see how best it works. So let's go to the form 1, and then let's come down. We have start position, let's make it center screen right there. So as soon as we start it, it will begin in the middle right here. Perfect. Now we cannot drag, we cannot take it anywhere because it is a splash screen, and yeah, that is what I really love to do. Now let's choose a cursor for the splash screen. So quickly let's go up, and then let's look out for a cursor, and then let's use weight cursor right there. So as soon as I start it, you will see that it will be a weighting cursor, a weight cursor on the yeah. So that is what I'm talking about. Now let's add another picture box, and how this is how I'm gonna do it. um, if you don't have such an image, you can go to the link in the description to download it for free. It's a loading animation, GIF animation, which is in the description below. So I will just quickly search for loading animations. Sorry, I'll just searching for loading animations, and these are all animations you can choose. So I would like to use this as a GIF image. Then I open it. This is how it's gonna look like. Then I just place it somewhere here, right there. So let's rearrange this. All right, so this is how it's going to be like, you know. So let's start it up and see how best it works. So this is it. So we need to work along with the background color and everything. So what we need to do is select the form, and then instead of color control, let's make it white right there. So now you can see that it portrays to the white color, right? So that is it. Now on this one, let's try to shrink it down a little bit and then raise it up like that, and then let's start it up. Now you can see that everything is perfect now. Okay guys, so that is the loading splash screen animation. Now let's try to center it right there. Let's center it. Now let's create a new Windows form, and then let's call this log in, right? Let's call this login. So let's add that form to it. Now this is your login. Quickly let's add the ellipse to it. Bonifun ellipse, that is it. Okay, so let's see how best we can work along with the ellipse. Then yeah, there you go. So let's add a panel right there, and then let's dock it to the top right there. Then let's make the color black. Then let's raise it up something like that. Then let's add one panel again. Now for that one too, let's dock it down, and it will be very nice. All right, then let's change the color to black as well. Okay, so there you go. Now let's add a picture box. Let's add a picture box, and then on the picture box, I would like to, you can add anything you want, you know, but I would like to add a padlock right here, right guys? So I would like to add a padlock right here. So I will just stretch the image and then choose a padlock image from my pictures. I think I have a padlock image right here. Let me go to my downloads. I think I may have it there. All right, okay, let me go to my pictures. I think I have it right here somewhere. All right, let me sorry, let me search for it. So let's say padlock right there. Let's search in for padlock, and it will just search everything for me, you know. I quite remember I have a padlock. Wow. ones somewhere. So all right, I have the padlock somewhere, so I will quickly locate myself to my previous project that I was doing, and yeah, so that I can, yeah, I was doing some previous project, and I would like to locate myself to my resources so that I can get the padlock right there back. All right, so where is the padlock? Okay, I will use this lock 3 right here. So you can go to Google, you can Google it, and then you can download it for free, and it's a free image right there. All right guys, so this is it. Let's add a text box, 2 text boxes, so 1 and then 2. So the 2 will come here, then the 1 will come here right there. Now let's enlarge it a little bit. Let's enlarge it a little bit. Let's drop it down. Now let's enlarge it a little bit right there. Good. Now let's add link label. Right, let's add a link label, and that will be, we will be adding 2 link labels right there. One will be here and then the other will be here. So on this one, let's give it a name like forgot password, and then this will be create account. Right guys, create account. So on these on these link labels, let's try to extend the font size to 12. 12 is too much. Let's make it 11. 11 is kind of cool. Okay, let's make it 9. 9 is okay. I think 9 is okay. Yeah, so let's rearrange it up right there. Okay, now let's add 2 buttons. You know, you can use a customized buttons so that it will be very nice, but I would like to use a normal button, and that is cool. All right, so there you go. I have these buttons here, and I will quickly rename this to cancel, and then I will rename this button to log in right there. Right, and then let's add a label right there, one here, and then let's duplicate that label by copy and paste, Ctrl plus C, Ctrl plus V, then it just do that copy and paste for you. So on this label 2, we will say that password, and then we will go to the label 1 and we will say that username right here. So that is it. You can just you know, choose maybe 12 and it's gonna work, you know, something like that. Perfect. So there you go. Your login details, your login is nearly complete. Now let's add another label once again, and then let's say that for the color to be black, we will make it white. Oh sorry, that is the background color. So let's make the control text white. All right, then on the text, you can call it whatever you want to call it. So I will do mine security checkpoint. Right, security checkpoints. Then on the fonts, I will choose 12, and that is kind of cool right here. I'll put it right here, and then I would like to add a button, but it will come from a Bonifu image button. So there you go. This is how it looks like. Then I'll just shrink it down and then put it right top here. There you go. All right there. So on the background image, I will just choose a transparent image because I will be loading an image to it. And then when you come here, image, just locate yourself to where you want to choose the image, and then I will choose a close image like this. You can download it from the internet and it will work right there. So this is it, how it works. So as soon as you start it, you see that it will be very nice. So this is how it's gonna be like. All right, so let's go to the form, the main form, the login form, and then let's set the starting position to be center screen. Now this is it. All right guys, let's try to the coding will be in the part 2 of this lesson. So let's try to do the creating of the account page, and let's create a new form. Let's call this create account, and on the creating of the account, let's do it something like that. And then let's add our favorite tool, that is the ellipse, Boniform ellipse. All right, so there you go, that is it. Let's extend it a little bit. Now we want to create an account, so let's add a group box, right? So we will be adding only one group box and then extend it. Yeah, there you go. All right, so on this group box, let's take off the text, and then yeah, so we will be taking off the text. All right guys, sorry for that. So let's add some picture boxes. Let's add a picture box right here, and on this picture box I will just enlarge it a little bit right there. And I wanted to style a little bit for my project, you know, but quickly I will just start my form in the center of the screen, because as time goes on you can't get a space to click on your form control. So that is it. Let's load the image right here. So I'm going to import the image free account right here, create a free account right here, and it's kind of cool. You know, you can download all of them from the internet, and you can check link below the description to download it, and it's kind of cool. All right, so let's add some text boxes, and it's very nice. So this is my first text box, right? So let's copy that and paste it. So this will be your new username, your password. Then you confirm your password again, right? Then you just choose an answer, but let's add a combo box. All right, let's add one combo box right here. Then on the combo box, what we will say that is that we're going to tell this combo box to secure our account for us. So it will be like it is going to alert us anytime we forget our password, right? So let's add two buttons. So one here and then one there, right there. So there you go. All right, so this will be our cancel, and then this will be our create account. All right, so let's extend it a little bit to get our create account. So there you go. You can style it anyhow you want to do it, right? So let's add a label. Let's add one label right here, and on this label I will be duplicating it. So I just need to set up some things. Let's see, I want to choose for 10, and it's kind of cool. Okay, so on this I will say that enter username here, right? So I will say that enter username here, and then I'll copy and paste it, then I drop it down, then I paste it again, then I drop it down, I paste it again, I do that, you know, just repeat that till you drop to the button right there. So instead of enter username, I will say that enter password here, right? Then here I will say that re-enter password, re-enter password again, sorry, not here, again. All right, then we will say that select a security question, right? And then we will say that enter your answer, right? So this is how we want to do it. But let's drop everything down a little bit. Let's select everything and let's drop it down. Now let's add one panel, right? Now let's dock it to the top. Let's dock it to the top. Then let's try to choose black noun, and then let's rearrange it a little bit, you know. Then okay, this is kind of cool. Now let's go to the login form, let's copy it, and then let's come here and let's paste it. You see, so we can just add it up here, and it's going to be cool, you see. So let's go to the login, let's copy this, let's paste it right here. All right, so instead of the security checkpoint, let's make it create account. Let's make it that way. Then let's place it here, create account. And it's kind of cool, you know. We will be working on all these stuff so that it will be movable and yeah, the rest. So you don't worry, everything will be cool, so that it will be very nice and very attractive. All right guys, so this is it, the create account. Actually the recovery of the account will be similar like that, but let's create a new project. Let's call this recover. So if you have forgotten your password, you can recover your password by the help of all these stuff. So let's add the ellipse right there, Bonifu ellipse, that is it. And then let's go to the create account, let's highlight everything but remove Bonifu right here. Let's Ctrl+C, copy that, and then go to the recovery and paste it. Now you see that it will just paste everything right here. So let's rearrange it once again. So let's see something right here. All right, so on the create account, let's call it recover account, right? Recover account. Then on the image, I would like to choose another exciting image, and that would be like recover your account, recover. Okay, I think I would like to use this image right here, the same image right here. Okay, so I would like to choose this image right here. So let's enlarge it a little bit, then let's extend it a little bit as well. Then let's highlight everything. Let's drop it down. And then on this point, let's say this. And then what we are going to do actually is we are going to say that instead of enter username, we won't say enter username, but we will say that let's bring everything down. What we are trying to do is we will first bring the security question right here. Then as soon as the person clicks on recover your password, it will allow the person to choose security question. Now it will just show the person's security question here, but let's disable it, because we will not be touching it, because it will just transferring what you did from your creating account, the name you chose or the question you chose. It will be transferring to this box, so it's not necessary for us to enable it for people to type or select anything in right there. So after that, all we need to do is let's drop this down. Now let's add a group box, right? Let's add a group box here. Then on the group box, let's select the combo box and let's cut it. Right now, let's paste it inside here. Right, so it's in the group box 2, right? So in the group box 2, what we are going to do is we will be adding a couple of things up to it, so that it will be very interesting. And yeah, so there you go, security question. Then let's add a text box. So let's bring the username right here, and then let's say the person needs to confirm his answer. So let's say instead of enter the username here, we will say that confirm your answer right there. So the person will just type the question answer, which is being given to the box right here, and then we will add let's add a button. And then on this button, we will say that maybe it's gonna validate the answer to see if it is right. So let's call this validate answer right there. So it will just validate the answer to see if it is the right answer in the settings. So if that is so, then it just allow the person to create a new account or to change the password right there. So let's make it so simple. We don't want to you can change your username, right? And then you can change your password, right? But it all depends on how you want to do it. So let's add another group box. We want to use the group box to secure our account. So that is the reason why I'm using group boxes. Don't be mad at me, guys. So there you go. All right, now let's cut everything right here with the creating of the account. Let's cut it. Right now, let's extend it down. Now let's paste it once again. Now you can see that everything is in there. Let's try to readjust some things up right here. Okay, all right, so I think it's kind of cool. Okay guys, that is it. That is how I wanted it to be, like, you know. Okay, so let's try to readjust it again and let's see how best it works. So we will say that enter new username, right? And then we will say that enter new password, and then we will say that re-enter password, right? So if the person is able to complete all these sections, it will just allow the person to create the account, and then let's say instead of creating account, let's say that change, let's make it recover account. All right, so that is it. All right, guys, sorry for that. That was my little kid, and he was kind of disturbing me. So let's continue. Yeah, recover account right there. Now we need to enroll with some things right here on the group box. Let's clear the test right there, and then on this one too, let's clear the test. As I told you, you can style it anyhow you want to do it, and it all depends on how you want to do it. All right, and I think it's kind of cool. Perfect. So let's save our project. Ctrl+S to save it. Now this is it. What we are going to do is we will disable this particular group box, and that is the group box 3, right? And we will be renaming it on our next lesson before we get started with the coding. All right, so let's see from the all right, recover, that is the main form. Let's start it in the center of the screen, right? So let's start it in the center of the screen. All right, so we are nearly done with it. Now let's create our home page, and that would be nice there. That is the last thing we need to do so that we can end this lesson. So let's create a new form, and let's call this main form or main page, right? All right, so on the main page, this is how we're gonna do it. Let's enlarge it right there, something like that. And then on the main form, I would like to start the position in center screen, and then yeah, I will just add up an ellipse. I will just add an ellipse to it so that it will just style it much for me. And yeah, that is kind of cool. Then I will add a panel, right guys? I will add a panel, and then first I will dock it to the top, and then I will, yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it right there. And then I'll choose the color to be black, the same way with it. And then I'll just add another one. I'll choose the color to be black, and then I'll dock it down. That one too, I'll just dock it down, and then I'll just reduce the length of it. All right, the height of it. And then let's go and copy this close button right here, and then let's come to the main page. On the top panel, let's paste it right there, so we can add this right here. Let's copy and paste it once again, and then let's paste it once again. So now we get 3 images right here, and we can work along with that by changing the images in it. So I have all these stuffs here. So I have my maximize here, sorry, and then I have my minimize here. So I will just choose them, but I will try to compile everything and then put it in the link description below so that you can get the exact thing that I'm doing right now. So that is it. Now let's add a text right here, and let's say that let's choose, instead of 12, let's make it 18 right there. Now let's say we will say that Soft original school management software right there. And it's kind of cool. You can style it anyhow you want to be, guys. So I would like to choose 14, and that is cool for me. and it's kind of cool. Now let's I'll add a picture box rather. So picture box, and then I'll add a picture box on top of here, right here, and then I will just add an image right there. So I would like to choose I like to choose an image, this database image here as my icon, and then I'll just stretch it up so that I can see what I'm doing. All right, so this is it. So there you go. Good. That is, then I just add this up to it. Now guys, so I'm done with it. Let's try to add something right here to say that welcome to your home screen or that. So let's add a picture box. Now on the picture box, let's try to dock it to the parent container. So let's dock it to the parent container. Now let's stretch the image. I have a designed GIF animation file which I will be using. So this is it right here. I will just open that. You will see that it will be changing and it will be sliding in an animated way. All right, so that is it. So this is how I'm going to do it. All right guys, so we are done with the main form. That is the main form, the recovery, the creating of the account, and then the login as well, and then we have our loading screen. So guys, thanks for watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. The most important thing for you to do is to subscribe and click that little bell icon there to get notified anytime we go to this particular project to work it on it again. Now remaining the code, this is the designing of the designing of the interface. So we have completed the designing. On our next tutorial, that will be the part 2 of this. We will be coding everything so that it will be working very well. Don't forget to stay tuned, and until we meet again, have a nice day and bye bye.